Truth is, I am Iron Man.
With the X-Men gearing up to join the MCU, there's been a lot of buzz about one particular character who's been kinda left in the dust in past adaptations, Rogue. You might remember Rogue from the awesome 90s X-Men cartoon or those classic X-Men movies from the 2000s, but let's face it, she hasn't had the best run in those. The cartoon did a decent job of showing her character, but it left us hanging on some pretty important stuff. And those movies? Well, they sort of went off on their own tangent with Rogue, missing out on what made her so special. But fear not, with the X-Men joining the MCU, there's hope that Rogue will finally get the treatment she deserves. It's about time she shines in her own right, and the MCU seems like just the place to make that happen. Back in the 90s, the X-Men cartoon was a huge hit, and it gave us a pretty awesome version of Rogue. But there was this whole thing with her and another Marvel superhero, Captain Marvel, or Miss Marvel at the time, that never quite got sorted out. See, Rogue accidentally absorbed Captain Marvel's mind, leaving her in a coma for years. Throughout the series, there was this tension between them as Captain Marvel tried to regain control over herself while stuck in Rogue's head. It got pretty intense, with Captain Marvel understandably ticked off at Rogue for what happened. But here's the kicker. The series never really wrapped up their storyline properly. It hinted that Rogue gave Captain Marvel her mind back, but we never saw Captain Marvel come back to confront Rogue about everything. So while Rogue got some closure, Captain Marvel got left hanging. Without Captain Marvel's return, Rogue never got the chance to make things right, leaving their whole arc unfinished. It's a bummer because it was a big part of Rogue's character development that never got a satisfying conclusion. With that, let's talk about the X-Men movies from the 2000s. They were a big deal, bringing our favorite mutants to the big screen. But when it came to Rogue, they kinda missed the mark. Now, in the comics, Rogue's got this big personality, full of sass and southern charm. She started off a bit rough around the edges, dealing with her powers and all, but eventually she found her place with the X-Men and became this beacon of positivity. But in the movies, they sort of missed the memo. Rogue's character never really got to shine like she does in the comics. Instead of being the spirited Southern belle we know and love, she was mostly stuck in this angsty phase, dealing with her powers and stuff. Plus, in the movies, they never really explored her joining the Brotherhood or her transformation into the confident hero we see in the comics. She was more like a pawn in their game than an actual member, and then, to make matters worse, they totally veered off course with her character in X-Men The Last Stand by having her get her powers cured after this whole journey of self-acceptance. So, yeah, the movies kinda fumbled Rogue's character. They missed out on showing us the real Rogue, the one with a heart as big as Texas and a smile that could light up a room. Despite Rogue getting a raw deal in both the 90s cartoon and the 2000s X-Men movies, there's hope on the horizon thanks to the MCU. And let me tell you, the MCU is the perfect place for Rogue's story to finally shine. One big advantage the MCU has is its knack for long-form storytelling. Unlike the rushed pace of the original X-Men trilogy, the MCU can really take its time with Rogue's character development. And get this, Rogue doesn't have to be confined to just X-Men movies. With the MCU's interconnected universe, she could pop up anywhere, mixing it up with all sorts of heroes like the Avengers. Imagine this, Rogue starts off as a villain, causing chaos not just for the X-Men, but for the whole MCU. Maybe she even makes an appearance in the Marvels, setting the stage for a showdown that comic fans have been dying to see on the big screen. And here's the kicker. The MCU can actually give us the satisfying resolution to her story that the 90s cartoon never did. But wait, there's more. Picture this. Rogue clashes with heroes from across the MCU, maybe even meeting the X-Men on Battleworld in Avengers Secret Wars. After her stint as a baddie, she could join the X-Men, maybe seeking redemption or Xavier's guidance. And here's why the MCU is perfect for Rogue. It's not afraid to embrace the fun and silliness of superheroes. Unlike the 2000s X-Men movies, which sometimes took themselves a bit too seriously, the MCU can bring Rogue's big personality to life without batting an eye at her colorful character. The bottom line is, Rogue deserves better than what she got in the past, and with the MCU calling the shots now, it looks like she's finally going to get her moment to shine. Now the big question remains, who's gonna play her? Excited by the prospect of her return to the big screen, many fans have taken to Reddit to express who they're interested in seeing portray the classic character. Redditor River Weston has a solid suggestion with Victoria Pedretti for the role of Rogue. Best known for her role as Love Quinn in the Netflix series You, Pedretti has shown her talent in portraying complex and morally ambiguous characters, which could be a great fit for Rogue's backstory and struggles with her powers. Pedretti's ability to delve into the darker aspects of characters could really bring out the depth of Rogue's journey, from her villainous beginnings to her eventual redemption. Plus, she's definitely got the chops to handle a major role in a blockbuster franchise like the MCU's X-Men. Overall, Pedretti seems like a strong contender to take on the role of Rogue and add her own unique flair to the character. It's an exciting prospect worth considering for Marvel Studios. Moving on, another Redditor brings up a compelling choice for Rogue, Lily Collins. Known for her versatility and talent, Collins has showcased her ability to adapt to different roles, including her work in Tolkien, where she displayed her skill with accents. This could be a valuable asset for bringing Rogue's character to life, especially considering her southern roots. Collins has also proven herself to be a charismatic and engaging actress, which are key qualities for portraying a character as dynamic as Rogue. Additionally, her relatively young age and lack of previous superhero roles could offer a fresh perspective to the character. While many fans may recognize Collins from her role as Emily Cooper in Emily in Paris, her rising popularity doesn't overshadow her potential to seamlessly transition into a superhero role like Rogue. With her talent and dedication, Collins could bring a captivating portrayal of Rogue to the MCU, blending effortlessly into the expansive superhero universe. It's definitely an intriguing possibility to consider. But my favorite is the speculation for a compelling case for Alexandra Daddario as a perfect fit for the role of Rogue in the MCU. Known for her roles in Baywatch, San Andreas, and True Detective, Daddario has established herself as a versatile and talented actress with a wide range of skills. What sets Daddario apart is her striking resemblance to the iconic portrayal of Rogue from the 90s cartoon series. Many fans believe that she embodies the essence of the character, making her an ideal choice for the role. Additionally, Daddario's desire for a defining role aligns perfectly with the potential opportunity to portray Rogue in the MCU. While Daddario's previous successes have garnered her recognition, taking on the role of Rogue could elevate her career to new heights and provide her with the defining role she's been searching for. With her talent and the potential for a comic-accurate suit, Daddario could deliver a captivating and faithful portrayal of Rogue, resonating with both fans of the character and newcomers to the MCU alike. It's an exciting prospect that could showcase Daddario's abilities in a whole new light. Well, that's it for today. For now, make sure that you like our video. Please share your views in the comments section with us. Subscribe to the channel to get updated, and do not forget to hit the bell icon to never miss an update. Thanks for watching the video, and we'll see you at the next one.